Hello there, welcome to another class, and our topic, we're going to look at further logarithm, a form 3 topic, and we have 3 things that we need to understand this topic. Number 1, we need to understand on the laws of logarithms. Number 2, we are going to look at logarithm expressions, and number 3, we are going to look at logarithm equations. So starting with the first one, on the board we have got the laws of logarithms, and there are 4 of them that we need to know. Number 1 is the product rule, and this one is when you have got an example here, a log of xy to base a. This one, when you have the product, like now the xy there, how can we write that one? So this one you can write as the log of x to the base of a plus the log of y to the base of a. That is the product rule. We are going to do some examples to practice on the same. So number 2, we have the quotient rule, and this one we got the log of maybe x over y to be the base of a. This one should give you the log of x base a. We subtract the log of y to the base of a. So when you're dividing 2 numbers, now we can write their log as the log of that number, the numerator, minus the log of the other number that was denominator. Then the rule number 3, the power rule. This is where you have a log of a number like x to the power of n base a. So the power rule, this is where now this power, the n there, you drop it. Then you start this one is going to give you the n, the log of x, the base of a. That is the law number 3. And then the law number 4, it is a change of base rule. And we look at the change of base rule. In this case, you have an example of the log of b to the base of a. If we want us to interchange those bases, not to start with the base being b and the other number being a, then in that case, it is the same as 1 divided by the log of now the a to the base of b. Not here, now we have changed the base. In this case, we had a, and this base here, we have b. So those are the 4 laws of logarithms, and we are going to do examples to be able to practice on them. So let's look at examples. Example 1, we need to express in terms of log a, log b, and log c. Part a, log of abc. Part b, log of a squared divided by b cubed. So let's start with a. Log ABC. Using the first law, when you have a case like this one, then you want to express in terms of log A, log B, and log C. So this one is the product rule, and this one is going to give us the log of A plus log of B plus log of C. And that one is done. Look at part B. I've got the log of a squared divided by the log of b cubed. So in this case, we are testing the second rule and the third rule in the same times, because we have the power rule and of course the quotient rule. So the first thing here, you can first have the log of a squared using the second rule, then minus the log of b cubed. So then you drop the powers, so you're going to get 2 the log of a and minus 3 the log of b. That is now the quotient rule and the power rule. So I can be able to express those in terms of A, B, and C. Now let's look at number 2. We have been told to simplify the following 2a. We have to simplify the log of 3 plus the log of 4. So the log of 3 plus the log of 4. So using the first rule, the product rule, so this one, they are now on the second part, so you go backwards. This is going to be the same as the log of 3 times 4, which is going to be the same as now the log of 12. So the log of 3 plus the log of 4, you can simplify it as the same as the log of 12. Then let's look at part B. We have the log of 2.7 base 3 plus log of 10 base 3. So in this case, we want to simplify this, and the first thing we do is that we have the log to base 3, 2.7 times 10. Then this is going to be the log of 27 base 3. And the log of 27 base 3, this one you don't have to leave it like this, because we ask ourselves, what is the log of 27 base 3? In other words, which number do we raise to 3 to give us 27? Because if you want to change this one to index form, then this one should give you 3 power something, giving you 27, because the log is the power. Then in that case, this is going to be 3 power x is equals to 3 power 3. Hence, our answer there should be the log of 27 base 3 should be equals to 3. So the final answer there is 3. That is the log of 27 base 3. So number 2c, we have log of 16 base 2 minus the log of 8 base 2. So in this case, we have the quotient rule. So we get the log to base 2, 16 divided by 8, and this is going to be the log of 16 divided by 8, that one is 2, and the base is 2. The log of 2, the base of 2, in other words, so which is that number that we are going to raise to 2 to give us 2, and that number should be 1. That is 2 power 1 should give you 2. This is the base here. That is the power. This is that number there. So in other words, so our answer there should be 1. That is 2 power 1 is equals to be 2. In other words, the log of 2 to base 2 is 1. And let's look at 2 more examples. So number 3, you've been told to, given that the log of 2 is equals to 0.3010, and the log of 3 is equals to 0.4771, find A log 12 and B the log of 5. So let's see how to answer this. log 3a. We need to get the log of 12. And we need to use what we have been provided with there, the log of 2 and the log of 3. So in this case, we're going to make to write log 12 in terms of 2 and 3. And of course, 12 is equals to, can have that one by divided by 2, you get 6, divided by 2, you get 3, and then by 3, 1. So log 12 is the same as log of 2 squared times 3. And of course, that is 12. And then this one you can have it as the log of 2 squared plus the log of 3. And then this one you drop, you get 2 log 2 plus the log of 3. And then 2, we have been given the log of 2 is equals to 0.301. So we multiply by 0.3010 plus the log of 3, which is now given us 0.4771. 0.4771. So 2 times 0.3010 should get as 0.6020 plus 0.4771. When you add the 2, you get 1.0791. So that is the log of 12. So in other words, the log of 12 should be given by 1.0791. Then look at number B, the log of 5. So we have been given the log of 2 and the log of 3 to solve that. So we need to express 5 in terms of 2 and 3 of the like. And in this case, the log of 5, we can write it as the log of 10 divided by 2. Of course, 10 divided by 2 is 5. And the log of 10, we know that one is going to be 1. So in this case, we get the log of 10 divided by 2 will be the log of 10 minus the log of 2. And then log of 10, because when we don't have any base here, we assume it is the base here is 10. So the log of 10 base 10 should be 1. Whatever number we raise to 10 to give you 10 is 1. Then minus the log of 2, we have it here as 0.3010. So the log of 5 will be the log of 10 minus the log of 2, that is 1 minus 0.3010. And when you subtract that one, you're going to get as 0.6990. So that is the log of 5 is 0.6990. So example 4, we have been taught, given that the log of 4 is equal to 0.6021 and the log of 6 is equal to 0.7782. Without using mathematical table or a calculator, evaluate log 0.096. So we have got the log of 4 and the log of 6, and then we need to get the log of 0.096. So in this case, we have to express the log of 0.096 in terms of 4 and 6. So in the first case here, we can have the log of 0.096 is the same as the log of 96, we write it into fraction form, 96 over 1000. Then this 96, we write it in terms of 4 and 6. So 96 in terms of 4 and 6, you can first divide by 4. We are going to get 4 goes to 2 times, then we get 1, and 16, 4, then 4 again because of 6, then 6, 1. So the log of the 96 is the same as 4 squared times 6. So this is going to be the log 4 squared times 6 divided by 1000. And then we can have this one as the log of 4 squared plus the log of 6, then minus the log of 1000. So this is going to be, you drop the power 2, the log of 4, then plus log of 6 minus log of 1000. And then so you get you have the log of 4 here, so 2 times 0.6021, and then plus the log of 6 is right here, 0.7782 minus, so the log of 1000. So in other words, the log of 1000, the base, and it's not given, it is 10. So in other words, what number do we raise to 10? What do we raise to 10 to give you 1000? So 10 per what give you 1000. So that should be 10 cubed, the one that is going to give you 1000. And this is the number we adjusted with, that is the log of that power. So in that case, the log of 1000 should be 3. So we get 2 times 0.6021, and this one is going to give you 1.2042 plus 0.7782 minus 3. So remember, these are logs. So we get, we can add this one, 0.7782. We're going to have 4. This is 8 plus 4, 12. Kind of 1. 7 plus 1, 8. Then 7 plus 2, 9. Then 1 plus 0, 1 point. So when you add the 2, then we subtract 3. This 3 is a whole number, so we write it in that, because these are the logs, we write it in that part of the whole numbers. So 4 minus 0, you get 4, and then 2, 8, 9. Then 1 minus 3 in logs, you're going to get bar 2. So that is our answer. The log of 0.096 should be given by bar 2.9824.